Hi everyone, I'm sorry, but today my mom will not be able to publish a new video, so today we will release a video that has already been published. This one is about being in it to win it, so I hope you enjoy. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Welcome back to Surviving and Thriving, where we share with you the things that we have learned as we have transitioned our family from struggling to survive disease to thriving right smack dab in the midst of it, in the hopes that something that we share with you will help you, enlighten you, and encourage you as you transition your family from struggling to survive disease to thriving right smack dab in the midst of it. There are two words in life that I never really ever like to hear, but I have found that they are true. One word is a process. I never like to learn to hear that life is a process, or whatever goal that I was trying to reach or attain, or level that I was trying to reach or attain, that it's a process. I always wanted it now. I didn't understand why I couldn't have it now, but I have learned through life experiences that even though I don't like the word process, it is what it is, and you have to adapt to it so that you can make the most out of it and allow the process to work for you instead of you working against it. The other thing that I never really liked, and my husband would say this to me a lot, and even when he didn't say it, and I heard it at church or in other places or with other speakers or in books or something, I just didn't like it, that you have to make life changes, lifestyle changes. Sometimes when we set goals, what I have found is that you can set a goal. I've set goals in life, and then I attain that goal and I reach that goal, and I tell myself, well, it's a lifestyle change, and really I know in my heart it's not. I'm just going for a goal, right? And then you reach that goal and you don't continue to do the things that you need to do to maintain the place or the status or whatever it is that you attained when you reached your goal. And then you find yourself regressing or going backwards or not maintaining the level or the goal that you strove hard for. And there's a lot of work in reaching some of these goals in life, right? At least I know mine. They don't come easy. I work for my stuff, right? And so you don't want to lose it. You don't want it to go away, and then you have to find yourself reaching for that goal again, because it gets harder. It gets harder and harder and harder every time you have to attain it. Anyone who's ever fought like a battle in their health or a battle with their weight or something like that understands that you could lose it one time, but to have to keep trying to regain what you've already had gets harder and harder. So those are two words that I've never really liked, but I have found that there's truth in those. And so what I want to talk to you today is about lifestyle changes. It's important that when you're dealing with health issues that you make lifestyle changes, because especially like with eating, it takes a lot to learn how to train your taste buds to eat a certain way. And sometimes we don't like it and we say we're just doing it for this purpose. But if you don't change in your mind and in your heart, really in your heart, the essence of who you are, that you are changing the way you're eating for a lifestyle, then you're not going to maintain it, and you're going to find yourself repeating those health issues over and over again. That goes, y'all, this goes for every area in life. This goes for your finances, it goes for your relationships, it goes for in your career path, things that you're trying to do, as well as in your health. We have to make lifestyle changes. And when you're dealing with health issues, it's more important than ever to make a lifestyle change. And that lifestyle change is not the action of just doing. We can do a lot of things, but if we don't change it in our heart, our mentality does not change, and we really haven't changed. We've temporarily made an adjustment, but we will fall back into that which is most comfortable and which is most common for us, and we'll find ourselves never really having attained anything. We went for a joyride, right? We enjoyed the ride of finding success, but it's not permanent. And one thing I've found in life is that I would much rather be than to look like or to temporarily have. I don't like things for show. I like real. I like reality. I like to be who I want to be, not to look like who I want to be. So you want to be healthy. You want that all the effort and the work that you put in life to sustain you throughout your life and to be with you throughout your life. It doesn't make sense to put in a whole lot of work to reap just for a brief moment. If I'm going to put in the work, I want to reap for a while, right? I want a continual harvest to last me throughout my time, right? And so be who you want to be, do what you want to do by making the changes inwardly so that the changes outwardly will stick, and will last you a lifetime. So you can be stressed for a little bit, and you can see your blood pressure go down and go yay, and then you go back to your ways that are stressful and worrisome, and you find your blood pressure going back up. You might as well go ahead and make the changes to de-stress your life. Make exercise a part of your life. You know that you're going to do exercise every day, even if you don't see the muscles you want to see, or the shape and the figure and the muscles and the pop pow if you're a guy, right? You don't get that washboard, but you might not get that, but you know what, you're a lot healthier and you're going to live a lot longer, and that should be the goal. And when you make that your goal, you can do it for a lifetime, because you're going to do it regardless of what you see, and that helps take away the pressure of when am I going to attain this, when am I going to reach this goal. And you get disappointed in life, and a lot of times you quit because you're so caught up in the win. Don't place a deadline for your health, or a lifeline for your health. If I don't get it by this day, it's over. Don't do that. Just do what you have to do, and know that whenever it comes, however long it takes, I'm in this to win it. I'm in it for the journey. I'm in it for the duration. Because when you're putting a timeline on your health, especially, right, and you don't reach it by then, you die on the inside. You defeat yourself on the inside, and you lose what you need, the gusto, the push, the enthusiasm to keep on going. So don't do that to yourself. Never be self-defeating. Always be self-motivating, self-propelling. You're a victor. You're not a victim. So when you don't put a timeline on it, but you know that, you know what, I'm coming out of this. I don't know the day. I don't know the time. Whether it's 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, whether it's tomorrow or a week from now, it doesn't matter. An hour from now, it doesn't matter. I'm coming out. I know I'm coming out. I'm in it to win it. I'm going to do what I have to do to get out of it. But not just to get out of it, but to maintain it for the rest of my life. I am healthy. I am not sick. It is what I'm going through. It is not who I am. And no matter how long it takes, I'm in it to win it. And when you do that, you guys, you have a higher percentage of getting that what you're attaining than those who are looking at it and saying, I need it by this time. And when you know that you're in it to win it, right, you don't end up having self-defeating thoughts and get the frustration of not seeing the progress that you want. It doesn't weigh on you as heavy, and you don't see it as much because you're not focused in on, I need to see a change, I need to see a difference. You're focused in on, I'm in this to win it. This is what I have to do. I'm going to do what I have to do regardless. And when you're focusing on doing what you have to do, you'll get there a little easier, in the sense of the mentality, the weight mentally on you, then it is for you. I didn't want to say a little easier. It's a better way to say it. I don't have it now, but I'll give it to you when I get it, right? But you get there in a different way that is not as burdensome and self-defeating as if you're just looking every day at, you know, did I get the change? Did I get a little bit better? I took this pill for 5 days. How come I don't feel better? You know, sometimes when you're taking them herbs, and sometimes when you're doing things that help you feel better, it could take you months. It could take you years, depending upon how depleted your body is. So you don't want to get to looking at every little inch, every little step, every little minute thing, because that's self-defeating. You want to know that you are in it to win it for the journey. No matter how long it takes, I got this. I'm going to do this. It doesn't matter. It's who I am. It's my new lifestyle. It is not just something I'm doing to reach a goal and I'm not going to do anymore. So I hope that was helpful to you. Things that I have found and am finding and am constantly working in my life. I hope that was helpful to you. Remember, in all things, though, do you. Until next time. Bye.